there my cook lovers. We're gonna be making some, I took a lamb rack and I had the butcher at Doris's Market cut it up for me. So I've got Ramsey, who's my son's friend, on the camera. Say hi, Ramsey.
Hi, guys.
And Ramsey is helping me out today. And Ramsey, have you ever had lamb?
Nope.
All right, so we're gonna have Ramsey try this lamb. So what we're gonna do, I don't know why my lighting on here is a little iffy, but what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna make a marinade for it. And so this is, guys, gonna go to the side. And we're gonna take a little bit of thyme, a little bit of mint, some garlic. Have you ever had those seasonings?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No? Yes?
Yes.
We're gonna take the mint off. I just wanna use one, guys. I'm not gonna go crazy with this. I'm not really big on, my husband knows I'm not really big on sweet with salty, but apparently it does something fabulous to it. So I'm taking it off of this, and oof, I know what that was, the smell, so good. So I'm gonna take a little bit of basil as well. And I need that, guys, so I can see myself. And I'm gonna actually take, you could do this in a food processor if you wanted to. I'm not gonna do it. I'm a hands-on girl. I like to touch things. My husband's raising his hand over there. Oh, guys, since we're gonna make a little bit, I think I'm gonna call this video a little Dominican, a little Italian. Ready? I'm gonna let you hear it on the background. This is really how I cook, guys, in my house. All that other voiceover stuff that I did was because I didn't really have equipment to do what I'm doing now. Or actually, I did have the equipment. For all those of you that don't know, because I didn't do an intro on my page, I'm half Dominican. I was born in the Dominican Republic in Santo Domingo. And my dad's side of the family is hardcore Italian, but I have a love and a fascination, like a fascination. Fascination? Is it fascination? How do you say it?
Yes.
Jay's fascination. I have a fascination with France. Turns out, I took my, we're gonna take this, guys. We're just gonna give it a little rough. I don't wanna make it, that's why I don't wanna use the food processor, because I'm not making a pesto. I'm just gonna put this in a Ziploc bag with a really good olive oil and let those little lamb chops marinate in there for at least 30 minutes while I make the Dominican part of my whole entire thing. Yuca mash. But it's not just any yuca mash, folks. It's like a creamy mash from yuca with mozzarella. That's the Dominican Italian combo. Hence why we're playing Toño. Hey, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's popping. I don't think I've ever seen a cooking channel with Toño Rosario in the background, have you? No. Anyway, we're taking this. Ramsey, tell the folks, do you dance merengue?
Yes, I do.
This is why Ramsey is friends with my son. Bryce, get over here.
With the hair?
Ramsey, get over here. This is Bryce. Don't shake your hair in front of the food. It's totally not appropriate. Come over here. This is Bryce, guys. This is my son, and this is Ramsey. This is my other Dominican son. So this is the reason why I paired them up, because I need him to pick up some Dominican swag. And there you go. That boy's gonna do it for you right there. Anyway, so we're gonna take this garlic. I think I have about 3 pieces here. I usually smash it, and then I just kind of dice it, curling your fingers. By the way, this band playing is called La Coco Bang. And La Coco Bang was my favorite band growing up. Do you know La Coco Bang, Ramsey?
No.
Well, guess what? I'm introducing you to La Coco Bang right now. So I'm gonna leave this garlic on the side for my yuca, because I'm gonna boil my yuca with garlic in it. I'm telling you. It's a different texture of starch. So if you've never had yuca before, it's in the family of like the malanga. I wouldn't say it's in the potato family, but or the plantain family, but it comes from one of those things. Do you know what I mean? I get you like decadent. I'm not using my cutting board, guys, because my husband or somebody put it in the dishwasher and it bent because you don't put that stuff in the dishwasher. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my thyme springs. As you guys know, this guy does not go in. You're just gonna do these little guys, and I'm just taking a couple, not a lot, because I'm gonna pan sear. You know what pan sear means?
Me? Yeah.
What does pan sear mean?
Oh, like you're gonna like cook it first, and then you're gonna like give it color on the pan.
Yes, Ramsey. Really impressed with your
Actually got
cooking
that in Hell's
skills.
Kitchen.
Oh, my son's an addict of Gordon Ramsay. I just think that he's a little mean.
That's golf
But I think that it's part of his whole thing. Anyway, so we've got this. I'm gonna add to this. Oh, Bryce, can you hand me the salt, please? I'm gonna add to this some fresh black pepper, the box. I got a box. I got boxes and boxes of salt. Let me give you a little tip. I know it's Monday, but we're gonna give you a little tip. The salt should never, ever, ever be missing in your house. I don't know why my grandmother said it's not good luck. So I don't like anything that's bad, so I always keep extra salt. Thank you, honey. So we're gonna take the salt and we're gonna put 2 nice amounts of it. I'm gonna drizzle. Chase, give me a little spoon so I can mix this guy around. Chase is my little guy. So oh, this is for something else. So we're gonna take 2 little things of basil, like this guy, which is the one that I didn't take earlier. And I'm also gonna dice this little guy nice and thin. Not all of it, like a half of it. The other half I'm gonna use for some pasta I'm gonna make later. So I'm gonna take, again, not too thin, not too thinly chopped is what we don't want. So I got my wet napkin here. I'm going to this, add lemon, but we're not gonna put this lemon while they're marinated because lemon cooks, acidity cooks, and it's gonna toughen the meat, and I don't want that, and neither should you. Okay, so it's not enough. I gotta add more olive oil because we're gonna coat all this guy. What do you think, Ramsey? Can you come over here and smell this? Do you smell the garlic, Ramsey?
Oh my god, that smells amazing.
It smells amazing. I don't know what it is about the garlic with the mint, but that's what we're doing. And that's what we're looking for. So, I'm gonna take my lamb rack that is cut up in lamb chops. I'm gonna lay them down in a little Ziploc bag. And this is one of those meals, guys, that you can prep the day before. I'm always thinking of things that will make my life easier. I was supposed to do this the day before, but I'm in real estate. And when duty calls, everything else comes second. But anyway, you're gonna take this marinade and you're just gonna literally drizzle it all over. And you can take one of these little guys and just scrape the bottom of your little bowl and just make sure you get it all. Maria se fue. Dominican people make music out of nothing. Literally, this song that's playing only says Maria se fue. Translation is Maria left. That's all it says. The entire song. Y Maria se fue. You like that song, Ramsey?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna zip this guy up. You got your blue and your red together, making pink. Ziploc 101 lessons. And we're just gonna marinate this guy. Marinate. Get it on all sides. All right, guys, so this is my lamb chops in a mint, garlic, some basil and thyme, kosher salt and black pepper, olive oil dressing. And we're just gonna put this guy away and we're gonna come back. And then next, up with my yuca. So see you in a bit. If you are watching me make this dish, I was talking a little bit about the music that I'm playing right now because I'm Dominican. And because I'm using Yuca today, I decided that I wanted to do a little bit, this turned off, that I wanted to do a little bit of it, I don't know what happened. My other camera turned off, with my music in the background. Up next, Doña Rosario. That's what happens. See, this one was really deep in there, but I'll just show you. Chase, can you do me a favor?
Yes, ma'am.
You take that other little camera, baby, and put it to charge. The charger's next to the fridge. Okay, guys, so this is what you're gonna do. So I'm not gonna keep you on here doing this. We're literally just taking the core out. If you see it, you just take it off and you cut it. You don't leave that little guy in there because you can't really use that part when you're making the mash. Then you're gonna take all your yuca, which I'll show you guys, and just like you were doing potatoes, a nice amount of salt in the water and add your yuca. Do not leave your yuca out. If you're not ready to make your yuca, keep these guys in water. They act just like potatoes. The starchiness in it will make it turn brown really quickly, and you don't want that. So we're gonna take it, we're gonna put it in water with salt, and then I'm gonna add these 2 cloves of garlic that I had left whole in the water. So follow me to my stove. Hey guys, don't forget to add your salt to your yuca, your 2 cloves of garlic in there boiling as well. Put it on medium-high heat, and let's go make those lambs. All right, guys, I've got this on. It's been on for a minute. I'm gonna take my butter, my really good Italian butter, and I'm gonna get a nice chunk in there, and I'm gonna let that little butter turn a little brown. It's already melting. So I'm gonna get it a little brown, and I'm gonna take my lamb chops, and I'm just gonna sort of lightly pat it down. This guy's getting nice and brown. All right. One in. Remember, when you're making this, guys, you want to sear it. So you don't want to dump everything in there and you start getting a nice little sound going on. Food is like music. You kind of have to go with the sound of it. So I can tell it's already getting a little bit more warm, or hotter, I guess the word is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to take my other one, going to place it down. Okay, guys, so when this is nice and hot, you're gonna take the lamb chops that we had and you're gonna start laying them down. I wanna say you wanna give it about 3 minutes on each side, and that should be enough because this does cook quickly. Ooh, that garlic is starting to pop a little bit. And I know they're hot, and I can go ahead and add more because I don't want to make my oil I don't want my oil to cool down. So I'm gonna sear these, and then I'll go back and sear the rest. Ooh, look at that prettiness. Get it, Ramsey, get it. Look at that deliciousness, guys. I'm just gonna let it nice and brown on both sides, turn them around. And I'm gonna glaze a little bit of mustard in this guy. Ooh, I can taste it. I definitely taste. Hey there, guys. I took my lamb chops out. They are resting nice and pretty on the side. I added to my butter and bits a little bit of shallots that I had diced up, a half a tablespoon of my French Dijon mustard, and a splash of white wine. And basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to cultivate some sort of a sauce, and the mustard with the butter, just some kind of combination just makes it nice and thick. I'm going to taste it. Can't stress enough how important flavor is. It's not about how pretty it is. And yep, I need a little bit of salt. So I'm going to add a little pinch of salt, not too much. And I also have my lemon on the side. Here's my salt. And I have the lemon on the side that I'm cutting up right now. And I'm also going to squeeze. Remember I told you we weren't going to use that lemon in the beginning? Well, we're going to use it now. And I'm just going to set this on the side, and I'm going to go concentrate on making my mash, and then I'm going to go serve my wonderful boys. Hey guys, so I've got my yuca here. I've taken out a lot of the water. I put the water on the side. Don't throw it away. I left about that much, and that's literally like half a cup. I added a little bit of butter, and first what I'm going to do is, you know guys, I tell you, I improvise. I'm gonna start doing the yuca mash with this guy that I use to make soups with. And this is what we're doing to make that puree. Look at, you could already see it happening. My stove is still on low. Find those pieces, brush them down, get that garlic. This is like a little blender. I should talk when I'm not doing it. It's like a little blender in your hand. Gotta make sure you get all that yuca. I love this gadget. Whenever I make soups, like potato leek soup, this is the guy that I use. This is yuca mash. Look at that. Can you get that? Oh God. That's how we do this guy. So you're gonna taste this guy. If it needs salt, then you're gonna add your salt. Oh my God. Ramsey, have you ever had mashed yuca?
No.
I mean, Ramsey's gonna try a lot of new things today in our house. That's delicious. And we're just gonna kick it up a notch a little more. Add a little bit of salt. Fresh black pepper. Guys, if you've never made this, it's such a nice alternative for yuca. And we're not done, guys, because remember, we're a little Dominican, we're a little Italian. So we're gonna take a little bit of my cheese that should have been out, room temperature, but it wasn't. And I'm gonna add a little bit of mozzarella. Did you get that, how I said that, Ramsey?
Yep.
Mozzarella. Just like so. And then I'm just gonna let the cheese do its thing. Right, Ramsey?
Yep.
That heat is just gonna melt it. Add a little bit more because it really should have been room temperature. Somebody put that guy away. So this is yuca. This is not potatoes. This is a completely different type of starch. Oh, so delish. All right, that's what we got going. I'm going to plate the lamb chops that I have over there. I'm gonna put some of that sauce over it, and then I'm gonna show you guys the rest. So, see you in a bit. No time to be fancy. These boys are hungry. Just plating it here, trying to get some of that shallot and mustard lemony sauce that we created right over these babies. I've got my mash there, and I'm just ready to serve these boys because they're hungry. Thanks, Ramsey, for being my camera guy. And guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit like, all the things that you know that you're supposed to do. And again, I'm really humbled. So thanks for watching. Yummy. Make it. Go make it.